getting ready. Look at that guy. In probably another couple weeks and he'll be ready to pick. And there's our beautiful artichoke. He's almost 6 foot tall. Just about as beautiful as can be this time of year. They start getting their chokes on it. There's a baby one there. One plant, if he's happy, can produce up to 20 to 30 artichokes. Nothing better than growing your own. Strawberries are coming on and looking so good. Looks like there's a few in there that I need to get picked. Morning, Deedles. He's getting ready to pounce on Luna. Hey, Luna. Watch out. There's some chamomile that we've harvested. Yeah, there it is. Oh, look at the potatoes. There we are. We're starting to get some flowers on them. Ooh, flowers. We know what that means. So as potatoes grow, I mound up mulch and compost around the base of them. And when I do this, I always get 2 harvests. So in that mulch that I build up as they grow, we'll get new potatoes, little baby potatoes. They're so tender. They're not good keepers, but they don't hang around. So that's one of my tasks today, is to check it out and see if we've got new potatoes in there. We might throw some of those in our shop and of course have some for dinner. Oh, I just noticed something over here. Ooh, hi Mama. You don't know if you can see her. Here we go. I'm not real excited about me being here. This is one of our runner ducks. Actually, there's 2 of them in there. They're sitting on eggs. Oh my gosh, that's way too many eggs. Well, we'll see what happens. I hate to admit it, I kind of let them do that every once in a while, so we can have some new baby ducks. The grandkids love the baby ducks. This is chamomile that we've already harvested and drying. We'll harvest this multiple times during the early spring and summer. So all in all, the garden's looking pretty good. We got a lot of weeds to remove. We've got garlic over here that needs to be harvested. You can see that it's starting to fall over. This is turban garlic. It's kind of early than most varieties. It usually ripens mid-May. And this year, it did not produce as many scapes as years past. Scapes are wonderful. There's a scape right there. What I'll do is I'll come in here and snap all of these guys off. When they're curly, that's when they're the most tender. We got lots of garlic. So if we snap these off, we get bigger bulbs. And of course we all want bigger bulbs. This turban variety is the most beautiful garlic I think I've ever grown. It's pretty much all I grow anymore. We used to grow over 60 varieties of garlic, but we've had some warm winters and hardnecks don't do well anymore. And so we've just kind of switched over and just do the turbans, a few soft necks as well. The artichoke varieties. Turban has a beautiful color. Purple stripes. I think we've got 18 varieties now. So we've got a lot of harvesting to get done. We've got to get the last picking of our spinach. It's starting to go to seed. Our days are warm. We're starting to get the upper 80s and sometimes into the 90s. The next few days it's supposed to be cool, so this would be a perfect time to start harvesting some of this stuff when it's not hot. So I think one of our first tasks is going to be the potatoes today. Okay, we're going to start in this section here first because these are the potatoes that are starting to bloom. And like I said before, when they start to bloom, that's when they produce their first new potatoes. And so I'll just kind of carefully take my little trowel and work through here. But you got to be so careful because the trowel will bruise them easy and take the skin off. And so you got to be super careful when doing this. So I just kind of lightly scrape the soil. This is nice soil, so it's really easy to do. You could almost do it with your hands because we've just piled it up, all of the good stuff, and it should be loose. You just want to be careful not to damage the plant too, because I'll pick the new potatoes, and if I don't damage the plant will continue to grow, and underneath is going to be where our main crop is that we harvest after the potatoes die back. Just kind of dig through this. We've got a few here starting. This is kind of early. This mid-May, there's little babies I'm going to leave here. Yeah, see, these are good, but they're pretty small. This is the all blue, and this always is the first one that comes on. And they're so good. They don't keep, so you'll want to eat them quickly. The good thing about new potatoes is they don't have much in the way of starches, like potatoes that have been cured and sat, and your main crop potatoes. So sometimes people can't tolerate potatoes later on, but they can when they're just freshly harvested. Oh, look at this. Look at that. All of these worms in our soil. They're happy. There we go. There's some more. They are still pretty small, so I might leave this for a couple more weeks. I'll check a few more spots. Maybe we can sneak it up for dinner. There we are. That's exactly what I was looking for. Look at that. And you can see the skin comes off because they're so tender. That's perfect. I guess you could call that purple gold. That's kind of goofy. Oh, there's some more. Oh, they're so beautiful. There is nothing better than having your own homegrown potatoes. Well, I'll continue to dig through this. Go through the garden, kind of assess what else needs to be done. Finish my cup of tea. Cut some lettuce and bag it out for our farm store. And enjoy the rest of the morning. Cheers.